Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode On Deck here on FTSN. I'm Russ Morgan. Hope everybody's having a good night. Um, Here on September 10th, got 27 games left. Some good baseball left. A lot of good games. A lot of interesting races going on. Obviously, that AL wild card's getting really tight, really interesting. The NL wild card's getting really interesting, filled with the Padres, obviously with the Padres and Dodgers in the NL West, and you got the Mets who right now lost the first two games to the Phillies. See what they're doing tonight. I'm going to try not to get angry at. I'm going to try to keep myself composed when I'm talking about the Yankees last night. I don't know if I can. Right now, Phillies up 2-0. Two more games in the set. Phillies are cruising. They'll win the NL East, excuse me. They're 9 games up, but the real question for in that series is the Mets, who have been, they're 3-7 the last 10, lost 4 in a row. Right now, down 2-0. The Phillies, can they hold off a Giants who are 74 and 72? Right, 2.5. They're 3 back in the loss column. The Reds 3 back. Diamondbacks surprisingly still there, 73 and 74, 4 back. Can they do enough to hold off those guys, those teams, because they're not playing good. Phillies up 2-0 right now in the top of the fourth. Got some really good games this weekend. MLB they're important. I mean, right now in the wild card standings, which is right there, the AL East, Texas Rangers only 2 games back in the loss column are the Mariners. Kansas City started playing poor, so now they're 4 back. Guardians surprising only 2 games back too at 74 and 70. They're only 2 games back there too, so that's another team I wasn't looking at that are right there. And they play the White Sox. Cleveland play the White Sox, so they could pick up a sweep easily. You got Toronto, Baltimore. Even though Baltimore's been struggling, still an in-division game should be a tough game. Texas plays the Mets, so that game for AL NL interleague series, but both those teams are right there. The Mets got to pick it up, and they'll be facing former Mets pitcher Jacob deGrom on Friday night. And then we obviously got Yankees, Red Sox, and we got Dodgers, Giants. Right now, Giants are 3 games back in the loss column. I'm a loss column guy. I get the 2.5. If you have a different opinion, but I mean, like, I get it. They've played more games than the Mets have played more games, but at the end of the day, they're all going to have the same game. So, that's what's going to be the difference maker. So, I mean, they're right there, 3 back. They're 7-3 in the last 10. Mets are falling quick, not playing good baseball right now. I know. My dad. Some of my dad's buddies his buddy's a huge New York Mets fan from New York. And he watches every single game, is going in a tailspin right now. Seattle's got the Angels. Can they hold them off? San Diego should be able to get – San Diego needs 3 this week. They need a sweep against the Rockies. So we got some good series with some playoff implications there with Toronto, with Cleveland, who's finding the way to still hang around. But obviously, I want to start off. We got the Dodgers Giants classic baseball rivalry going on Friday night for a 3-game set in LA. It's in LA, if I'm correct. Yeah. No, it's in San Francisco. Excuse me. Right now, Dodgers are 2 games up on the Padres, 81-64. So they need to take 2 out of 3. Dodgers got to get, especially because the Padres are playing Colorado. So they need 2 out of 3. But opening up Friday night will be Ohtani versus Verlander. And Saturday night is Yamamoto versus K. Wong Tang, if I said that right. And then Sunday afternoon is Kershaw Logan Webb. Ohtani's 1-1, 36 innings pitched, a 3.75 ERA. Hasn't gone over 4 innings. What I got some concerns about the Dodgers going into the playoffs. If they hold on to get the NL West, I think the bullpen is a big concern, which has been slumping of late. And honestly, I mean, starts your two big guys you signed in the bullpen, Tanner Scott, Kirby Yates. Tanner Scott only 21 saves, a 4.7 ERA. Alex Vesia's got 22 holds, 2.7 ERA, and then you got Anthony Banda, a 3.97 ERA. These were 2 guys that are a huge part of that World Series run. And then another big question for the Dodgers, for what I'm stuttering over here, for me is that revolving door at third and second. What are they going to do at third where you got Max Muncy, yes, 252 since coming back, but he's a low liability at third base. Who's going to be playing second? You got Hassan Kim, you got Tommy Edman, you have Miguel Rojas. Who's been playing some second. I think their outfield is pretty secure. But, I mean, I think it's second and third for the Dodgers on that side. On the pitching side, I think it's a bullpen. And what are they going to do with Yamamoto? Not Yamamoto. You got 2 guys in that starting rotation. What are you going to do with Ohtani? Who's been going 4 innings. Has gone 4 max. Are you going to make him a starter and just have a shorter starter and rely more on that bullpen? And then you got Roki Sasaki. What are you going to do with him? Sasaki, in his last rehab start, went 4 2/3, striking out 8. Who's currently, rehabbing. Will he get put back in that rotation? So I think they got some questions. I think with their lineup they could do it. With their lineup, but the pitching is the biggest question after Yamamoto. You got Blake Snell coming back, who's looking better since he's came back. You have Glasnow, who's looking better since he came back. Also, they're going to have to rely heavily on a couple of rookie arms with Ben Caceres, Jack Dreyer, and what's his first name? Justin Warbetsky. Ben Caceres in 46 games pitched has a 4.64 ERA. Jack Dreyer in 59 innings pitched has a 2.74 ERA. Excuse me. Caceres was 77 innings pitched. Dreyer 69. Excuse me. I was in the games pitched. My bad. Warbetsky 59 innings pitched, 3.97. So you're going to have to rely heavily on some rookie arms. On the Giants side, they've been playing a lot better, hot of late. 7-3 in the last 10. Did lose last night. But been playing a lot better of late. You got any Red Sox fans in? I think you lost that. You lost the Devers trade big time, And you know why? The biggest piece of that Devers trade minus was James Tibbs. He traded. I got any Red Sox fans? How do you feel about? I get it. You don't watch prospects. How do you feel about trading the biggest piece of that Giants deal with Devers for Dustin May, who's been? I would throw him in the bullpen, but I mean they're coming on hot. You got the Dodgers here this weekend. You have Jung Ho Lee, who's 269, 10 stolen bases, 52 RBIs. Willie Adames, 229. Matt Chapman, 243. Let's see. Devers, since coming over, is about 247. On the pitching side this week, Wang is 2-4 with a 7.4 ERA. You got Logan Webb, who's 14-9 with a 3.21 ERA. But I think Blade is going to be tough for the Giants. I only look at what the remaining schedule is. You still got 7 games against the Dodgers. So let's see. You still got to play 3 against the Dodgers. You got 3 against the Diamondbacks. You got 4 against the Dodgers, St. Louis, and the Cardinals and the Rockies. But it's going to be tough for them. I mean, playing 7, you got a lot of division opponents. But can they hold on to that, to get that last playoff spot? Because the Mets are in a down spiral right now. The other one this week, Yankees Red Sox. It's a big series. Red Sox already have the head-to-head. Right now they're a game down in the loss column to the Yankees, but they have the head-to-head. Blue Jays have the head-to-head adverse. Red Sox and Blue Jays have head-to-head against the Yankees this year, so they're going to have to end up 1 game up to get that number 1 seed. But we got a big series this week with that starting on Friday. Starting on Friday, that will be Luis Gil versus Lucas Giolito. That is a 7:10 start, unfortunately, on Apple TV. If you have Apple TV, you are one of the lucky ones because I do not. Then Friday afternoon will be Max Fried, Byron Bello, and Sunday night will be Will Warren, Garrett Crochet. So his first 2 games are big for the Yankees. Right now, the Yankees are 80-64, Red Sox 81-66. Right now, Yankees are in the bottom of the 3rd, man on second, 1 out with Trent Grisham at the plate. First off, I want to say, I was watching the game. My dad visited from California. We're watching the game yesterday. Jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. A little quick note. Cody Bellinger, team MVP. I really hope he comes back. He's been phenomenal. Not what he just does at the plate, but what he brings defensively out there is unbelievable. But has that big home run. Second, you get first and second, get man on first, then Austin Wells, hot shot to second, Gleyber Torres can't get it. First and second, no outs. Anthony Volpe bunting. I used to teach bunting, coach. The first thing is first and second, you're going for a sac fly. The guy can't find the freaking zone. Just get the freaking bunt down. He doesn't get it down, shows late, fouls it off, and then the next one he pushes at it. When you bunt, you're here. You can't really see. You're here. You never push. You always catch or you go here. But he's bunting for a sacrifice. First off, the guy's all over the place. All over the place, can't find the zone. So there's that. But also, you're bunting for a sacrifice. Get the bunt down, show it. If the third baseman crashes, whatever, your job is to get second and third. Your job is to get the guy to second and third. It doesn't do that. And then they got 2 outs. Ryan McMahon strikes out, which as great as he is, he does strike out a handful of times. I really like him because he plays great defense at third base, what the Yankees haven't had for a long time. But he strikes out. Then Trent Grisham comes up, 3-0, swinging, pops up. I get it, 3-0. But you got the best. You got Aaron Judge on deck. Aaron Judge, in my opinion, probably would have flew out or struck out. But you got to give the best hitter the opportunity to swing the bat. So there's that. But, the Volpe thing, it's like, get the freaking show the bunt. Get it down, hit it to third baseman, get second and third, 1 out. Do your job. He doesn't get it down. He shows late, and then he tries to poke at it, and that doesn't work, pops it up. Right now, Caballero is playing shortstop, thank God. Let's see. Caballero's playing short, which I know he's got he's not a perfect player, but he wreaks some havoc, plays some good defense, and I trust him more than Volpe. But see this in Boston. Oh, that's beautiful. But should be a very good series. Boston lost tonight, which let's see what they ended up losing tonight, losing to the A's earlier today. What did they lost 5-4 to the A's, so that's big. So the Yankees could move up a game if they win tonight. But in Boston, it's going to be a tough series. They already got the head-to-head. Going around the league a little bit, but I think it's going to be tough. The Yankees still have a tough. You still got to play 3 against Boston. The Yankees are going to be tough. Let's see what the Yankees' remaining schedule is. I think they got to play the Orioles like 7 times too. Trying to get what they have left after this weekend. They got 2 more against Detroit tonight. Yeah, 3 against Boston, Minnesota, Baltimore, Chicago, Baltimore. It's going to be tough. Boston remaining after this Yankees series. So lost 1-2 out of 3, but losing today was a big hit. Yankees first and second, 1 out. Aaron Judge at the plate versus Jack Flaherty. Last time he faced, he went yah-yah. Red Sox have remaining. Yankees play the Athletics at home, Tampa Bay, Toronto, Detroit. So, both pretty tough schedules. Oh, my computer is on. I'm sorry. Both tough remaining schedules. But, it's a good pitching matchup this week with, Giolito's looked really good. But let's go around the league. Let's go around the league and see what's happening today. But that should be a great series. Dodgers should be watching Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers. Unfortunately, game starts at 10. But going around the league. Okay, right now Pittsburgh up 1-0. Cleveland up 3-2 against the Guardians. Washington up 3-0 against the Marlins. Mets down 2-1. So they did put up a run. Yankees got out of it. Tigers got out of that inning. Right now, Houston up 1-0. Go. I need Houston to win with you too because the Yankees, they had a nice comeback victory last night. Braves up 1-0 on the Cubs. Tampa Bay up 1-0 on Chicago White Sox. Texas beat the Rangers, beat Milwaukee earlier 6-3. Athletics beat the Red Sox in walk-off fashion 5-4. Arizona beat the Giants 5-3. Angels won 4-3. Games remaining: Cincinnati, San Diego, Dodgers, Dodgers, Rockies, St. Louis, Seattle. So around there, but we are getting close. If anybody's got any feelings going in, anybody want to chime in and how they feeling on their teams right now on going into October, because we are getting really close to October baseball. I'm really kind of getting frustrated. The Yankees can't get any runs. Should have won last. Will Warren definitely left the ball up Parker Meadows. So I mean, there it is. But I mean, we're getting very close. October baseball, I can smell it in the air. We're getting right there. So that's about it. Want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight for another episode of On Deck here on FTSN. I will see you next week. And if you're a college football fan, turn into to College Blitz with me and my man Q from the I Hate Football podcast tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Next week will be 7:30 on Wednesday for another episode On Deck. Hopefully, it'll be a little more, lot of good stuff to talk out. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in. This is On Deck on FTSN. I'm Russ Morgan. I hope everybody has a good night.